It's just, got no idea what this is. Hi everyone. Today we are going to be doing some more pages in my sketchbook of wonders. In this video, I'm going to be doing some more intuitive drawing. For those of you who don't know what intuitive drawing is, it's exactly what it sounds like, which is go with the flow, see what happens. I've got zero plan today. I'm just going to scribble some marks out. Usually I end up seeing something in those marks and then I'll create something out of it. No reference pictures, no plans, just letting it all out. Sometimes, you know, we can hold things inside. It's days like this where it's like, I need to just get rid of it onto the page. Usually I do more than one page. I have a bunch of different intuitive drawing videos. I joke and say sometimes I might do 7 pages, but that is quite a lot. Anyways, that being said, even though I don't have a plan, I would like to do something kind of spooky. It is officially spooky season, so it would be nice if it turned into something a little creepy. We're gonna see what happens today. So if you would like to join me, grab something to scribble with. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I've got Caran Neocolor IIs because I'm addicted to them. They're literally my favorite thing to use in my sketchbook. I also have Stabilo Woodys, which are really fun too. Both of these things are water soluble, so I also have water brushes. And as usual, all of my favorite things are linked in the description below in case you're curious and want to try something out or add something to a wish list, you know? Anyways, I'm also going to start out with black today. I just feel like spooky kind of begs you to do black. I don't know, you know? If you're asking yourself, what is this? It's just lines on a page at this point. A lot of times when I'm doing intuitive stuff, I start out with squares for whatever reason. But if you like to do really thick, you know, really thick marks, you can do that. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Just let it out. So many times we want to create stuff and we just can never find the motivation or the idea to do it. You should just go for it. And sometimes you just need someone else to give you that little push. Go get your stuff. This is me pushing you. Go get your stuff. What are you still doing? I'm just playing. Let me throw some water on this. Sometimes it's nice to just relax and watch someone create something out of nothing. Hopefully you'll get some inspiration out of this, or just a nice, relaxing break from whatever you got going on. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos. I know I did the intuitive landscape video a while back, and that was really fun. It's nice to just kind of not even have an idea for a landscape idea, just see what happens. You know, I'm already starting to feel relaxed. I'm happy with my decision to do this today. While I let this dry, let me show you another intuitive drawing that I did. Some of you might have seen this one. It's like a shipwreck in a cave. This was a really fun one, very unexpected. I also did this one. You can kind of see where like this might have come out of a mess, but this actually came out of a mess too, believe it or not. I think actually while this one's drying, let me start another one. I'm not really worried about it transferring. It probably will transfer, but that's okay. Being wowed today, breaking all the rules. All right, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but this, other than this looking like a really weird thumb, kind of looks like a thumb right there. But other than that, it actually looks like maybe a person and a dog. Is that weird? Yes, that's weird. I think I heard a bunch of you say yes. It doesn't look anything like a dog. Yep. Definitely a dog with a cute little tail and some kind of weird broken ear right there. See where I'm going with it? We'll leave this one for now because it still looks like a thumb to me. I don't want to force it to be a person. It's cool. I like how the colors are kind of mixing together. Now, when it comes to eyes, I'm just so terrible at eyes, so we'll make little dots, and those will be his eyes. That wasn't too bad. I love this little dog. Not sure what this is, but that's okay. Well, I think this is officially the cutest dog ever. Alright. Got no idea what this is. So we'll just do that and see. See if I come up with something once it dries. Definitely want it to be something that goes with the dog, but I'm not sure what that might be. Almost looks like a doorway, but I don't know. Unsure about it. We'll go to the other page. Because I like the dog so much, I'm going to dry this side with my heat tool. I seem a little silly, but I actually like the dog so much and I'm worried about this side messing it up. This is parchment paper. That'll just keep it from like transferring. Whenever I scribble on this side, you know, I might, you know, anyway. Okay, what are we gonna turn this into? Any ideas? I do like this shape over here. It looks kind of creepy. I don't know what it is about like black and like having lines that are a little like imperfect lines in black. It just, it creates some kind of spooky mood. And I think it actually, this actually kind of looks like a bird skull. Should we do like, kind of like a really creepy bird skull, maybe? Yeah, I like that. And this actually looks like it could be like part of his body. Ooh, like a vulture. Yeah, like a vulture. It might be. I don't even know what a vulture skull looks like, but if I had to guess, it would kind of look something like this. Maybe these are more wings that come around. Have like an odd, want to make this like a corn cob. Don't ask me why. No, vultures are ideally a big, giant bird. but this one is small and he's perched on a corn cob. Why a corn cob? I'm glad you asked. Honestly, I don't know. I think just the orange color, and I don't know, the brain does weird things when you turn it off, because I like to just turn my brain off when I do these exercises and see what happens. It's fun because you never know what you're gonna get. It can also be a little bit nerve-wracking for people because they don't know what they're supposed to do with it. And I think the simple answer is you're not really supposed to do anything except whatever you want to do. Feel free to explore. And for whatever reason, I'm exploring by doing a giant corn cob right here. There we go. Some of the stuff that hasn't come off of it yet. Field in the background, and maybe that's where he got the corn from this field of corn. There we go. The leaves, kind of really tall leaves. If you could see, right? Aha! All right. Something about a cornfield and blackbirds definitely gives some spooky vibes, I think. Most of this I'm going to go back over top of and redo some of the lines and stuff, because that's just kind of the process that I like to do with the Neocolor IIs. Alrighty. So I think the real thing it needs is some bird feet, maybe grabbing onto this corn cob as it's flying away, which will definitely make it look more like a crow, but that's okay. It could be a crow. I do like the idea of it being kind of like a skeleton, so maybe we'll try to make it like a skeleton. Loosely make it like that. Not sure how it would work. I mean, he's way over here and the corn is way over here. Trying to think of the anatomy of a bird. Here's where you get into trouble. If you overthink it, it'll probably not be as cool. So I'm gonna try not to overthink it. But birds' feet, okay, if this was a normal looking bird, their legs go back and then forward. I don't know, maybe I'll just make big old claws and attach them somehow, because that seems like much more fun, right? We'll have another one coming up this way. And this one will kind of just go off into the picture. I'll bring this part around so that it makes a little bit more sense, I think. And this. Let me see if I can fix these wings a little bit. They got a bit off. think I want to make it nighttime. Things are always more scary at nighttime. I think I also want to extend this a little bit and do those little like fibery bits. What do we think about it? I think I need to add a little bit of white, just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more, I think. All right, I think that looks good. Maybe I should talk about it after it stops raining. Okay, now that I'm looking at this one again, I feel like this should almost be a spaceship, and he's like a space dog or an alien dog. This is the doorway to the spaceship. Puppy break. 2 puppies. 1 puppy stretch. 1 puppy sniff. Wow. Wow. Hey. Everyone love a puppy break? This is Frodo. Say hi, Frodo. Wow. And this is Copper. I have to get back at it, Frodo. Okay, so just to show you real quick, I used this Stabilo Woody, the silver one. I used a lot of it and it looked really good until I put water on it. And then it kind of like just disappeared. So down here on this ramp or stairs or whatever this is, I didn't put as much water on it and you can still kind of see it. Same thing with like the outline of the door. But like all of this, I put water on and it's just kind of disappeared somehow, you know, and then it kind of got a little crumbly too. I've used this several times before and I've never really noticed that it did that, but maybe I just didn't use enough of it to really notice that it disappeared. But anyways, just kind of something to note if you have these or if you're using these. The silver kind of disappears, so maybe you don't want to put water on it like I just did. What do we think about this so far? I need to go back over the spaceship and I put in some lights and I'm gonna make the lights kind of glow, and I'm thinking about making the doorway glow kind of green, like a bright green doorway. Ooh, yeah. Let's see how much it brightens up with the water. Yeah. Kind of want this doorway to look a little misty, you know, mysterious. Should I do the lights green? Maybe just a ring of green, so they look really white, like really bright lights. There's supposed to be one over there too. Definitely looking more alien. So I'm gonna use this gray, this really light gray, since the other one just kind of disappeared. And I still want it to kind of look shiny though, so we'll do the edge darker and then create like kind of like a shine effect. Okay, I am gonna stop it at this one. I love how it turned out so much. Part of me wanted to put like a little a bubble on his head, like almost like he's a space dog. And it's really thick right here. I layered over it really thick. So I'm worried if I try to, because I was gonna go back with the white and make like a circle around. My first fear is that the circle will be kind of wobbly because his head is big this way, but not so big that way. In order for it to be a complete circle, it will really have to come out far over this way. Whenever I'm actually doing the circle, I feel like I might veer off and cut this too close, and then it'll just kind of look wonky. And I don't want to mess this guy up because I love him so much. I love how sketchy he is, and I love the colors. He definitely looks like a Westie. Was it a West Highland Terrier? I always call it a Westie. You get the sense that he's a white dog, even though he's got this peach. I don't know. I really like how it looks. I love the eyes too. How the eyes are just very like simple dots in there. Love everything about it. I'm thinking about painting this on a bigger like canvas. Just have a cute little sketch and try to paint it all sketchy like that. I think that might look kind of cool. That being said, I love the spaceship. I love that I did that green, that bright green right here, and just a little bit on the lights because I feel like it makes the lights look really bright. And this kind of look more glowy, like there's a lot of lights inside emitting a glow. It has like this blue swirly stuff coming out. Maybe he's being beamed in, or maybe he's an alien dog and he's, you know, coasting out on some kind of misty something. I don't know. Not so fall themed. I think the other one, you know, this one's definitely a lot more fall themed. And this one is just kind of spooky. Very Close Encounters of the Third Kind type situation going on. Very unexpected. I had zero plan going into this, and somehow I've got some kind of skeleton, crow, bird, and an alien dog encounter. Both of these very different, but I'm super happy with both of them. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know if you guessed what I was gonna do before I did it. I definitely did not guess what I was gonna do. And I really like the skeleton part of this bird. But I do kind of wish I had made it look more like a vulture, like his back is arched. Whenever I started doing the skeleton, it just kind of turned him a different way. You know, he couldn't really be hunched over and also be facing this way. So, but I do love skeleton bird kind of thing. And I like this cornfield too. I love both of them. Very successful. This is why I like intuitive drawing, intuitive painting, because you never know what you're gonna come up with. You know, if I had sat down to draw a dog and a spaceship, it would not have turned out like this. But either way, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for making it all the way till the end. Everybody who hit the like button, thank you so much. And thank you to all my subscribers. We've had a lot more subscribers recently, and I'm just so thrilled that you guys are really enjoying these videos and coming along on my art journey. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.